Once you get the highlights, and all this will be available online, and I've written a lot purposely to allow you to have it later, but the objective is to get the overall where we're going. But going a little more informal will be a quarterly progress report. So think back at school. You get a progress report, how are you doing, before you get your grades and bring them home. So a progress report is, you're a lot more informal. Once a quarter, get together with your client, gives you a reason. And someone might say, well, that's hard, they don't have time to meet with me. I understand, it is hard to make time. But you have to get them to see you are trying to do the best job you can, and you're not just satisfied with having their business. You want to make sure no one else has it. It's so boxed out that there's no opportunity that you can lose it. And if you're doing good, you want to be great. If you're great, you want to be the best. If you're the best, you want to be number one. So that's what that's about. So you don't have to be so formal here and bring all these people. That's just really you, or if you have a customer service person, and then them. Just sitting down, talking about it. And I tell you what you're going to find, more times than not, someone is going to look at you and say, you guys do a really good job, but we can never get an invoice out of you guys. Or, our invoice always has that line item on it. We've talked to them like, didn't realize. Happens all the time. But that's not that big a deal. It's just a day, but it is a big deal. These things, when you have these little things, that lets your competition get in the door and say, hey, where's your pain? Where's your change? That's the buying thing, pain and change. And all of a sudden your buyer says, well, I'm willing to listen. And then somebody throws a quote in front of them, gets their attention, and then you're on the defensive. So I'm going to say again, be purposeful and be proactive in attacking this stuff, and you'll find out before you get bombarded and sideswiped by... I find it kind of amusing because he's trying to say that's going to be appealing to me, and we're going to talk a little bit about that later, but it's almost funny. It looks like we're doing like the line dance or something. But anyway, sales is an art and a science. Obviously, I'm stating the obvious. It involves human beings, the buyer and the seller. So it's a part science, but really it's a part art. And I'm real big on sales as an ethical, honest endeavor, not what we hear a lot. Oh, you sell tchotchkes? Is that what you do? You sell? You know what I'm saying? People try to put this business down. Oh, you're the guy that sells money. This is a professional endeavor. If we make it to be, if we want it to be. And so I say a large part art. Real important today is the 7 touches. Write this down. 7 touches in sales and marketing. I did a webinar with a professor at Clemson University in South Carolina not too long ago. And 7 touches is scientifically proven to, when I say that, that's a note, that's an email, that's an in-person visit, that's whatever. Sales and marketing, when you hit 7 touches with the prospect or whatever, that's the point where you really put your time in. If you do a lot more than 7, you're hitting diminishing returns, meaning I'm talking about it's not a customer, it's a prospect. And if you don't get to 7, you've not done your full job. So 7 is important to remember. Why that's not lucky 7, who knows? But that's something important to remember.